Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Come on into Politi-tics. I'm your host, Jake Johnson. It's 3 days past the new year, and it's another white knuckle weekend here at Studio C. It's cold. The weather sucks. Traffic is terrible. How are you? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Amy's with us. She says Genesis 37:9. That's a good place to start. She says, and he dreamed yet another dream, and told it his brethren, and said, Behold, I have dreamed a dream more, and behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars, my brothers, made obsolete to me. Or made obsolescence to me. Same thing. Yes, the 11 brothers ended up bowing down to him, and he was the least of them. So he started out on the bottom and ended up on the top. That's a good place to be if you're in God's corner. But that journey from bottom to top was fraught with anything but comfort. Had no comfort in it. He started out being thrown in a hole and sold into slavery. Spent many years in prison, and then fought his way to the top of the chain gang, where he gained favor with the Pharaoh, and then eventually made friends with him. That's the only way he got out of jail, by deciphering a dream of his that he had already killed 3 people for not being able to do. And I guess he said, Joseph, that's who we're talking about. Joseph said, well, I'll either decipher the dream or get my head cut off, but I'm not staying another day in this prison. So he did. And he ended up running all of Egypt and saved them from a famine. You can too. If you put your nose to the grindstone, anything is possible. Lord have mercy, it looks like we're having internet issues again. I hope I'm coming through. I apologize if I'm not. Hello? I'm here? Okay. Joining me is the amazing Banhammer. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right. We're having bit stream issues. Reach over there and turn that laptop off if you can. Just hold the button down until it goes silent.
Okay.
Just press down on its neck until it quits wiggling and quits making noises. Maybe that'll help. I'll turn my phone off. Maybe that'll help. We just paid for this, by the way. There's absolutely no reason it shouldn't be functioning. I swear to God, we're going to have to abandon Brightspeed like we did Windows. I've abandoned Windows, by the way. If you want to follow me on that journey, I'll make videos about it. I'm going to Linux. It's a much better operating system. It's a little bit learning curve involved, but kind of worth it in the end. Amy says, there's a supermoon tonight, followed by a meteor shower. It'll be visible after midnight. Well, I will be asleep after midnight, but if it's visible, go out and check it out. Kevin Bernard, what's up, my brother? He says, hello, Jake, Amanda, and Amy. Nice to see you, my friend. Come on in, take your shoes off. Amy says, hello, Kevin, and hello, Jake and Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Kevin.
And Amy.
And Amy.
Amy says it'll be best visible after midnight. Right. Well, anytime space throws rocks at us, it'll be after midnight before you see it. Literally and metaphysically. Aaron says, cheating. What's up, Aaron? Nice to see you. You are not the father. I heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend that you've been messing around. You're not the father.
He's a hoe.
You a hoe. Aaron says, I'm watching both of you closely now. How? With binoculars? Kevin says, hello, Aaron. And I'm going to lay down until this starts. I'm going to lay down until this starts. Well, you do that, buddy. I'll take my jacket off for you. It started, by the way, so get up. Amy says, how closely? Very closely, apparently. Are you like outside? Are you watching through the window?
Stalker.
Amy says, enjoy that catnip, Kevin. Catnap, Kevin. I bought some catnip for my kittens. I guess I had that on the brain. They didn't care for it too much. One of them did. John Nuggets here. He says, good evening, everyone. I'm disappointed with Trump. Couldn't take Keir Starmer and Sadiq Khan with him as well. I know, right? One thing at a time, I guess. He was working on Venezuela, but he got him. He's got Maduro in cuffs and ready to face trial. And most especially, he's got him out of Venezuela. So hopefully Venezuela will course correct now and go back to the way they were before he took over. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if Trump and them are going to install somebody down there. I don't know how that's going to work out. It's really none of our business. But I guess more than we're aware, Venezuela affects America more than we're aware in their dealings. And hopefully this does something that benefits America. Otherwise, I'm glad they got a tyrant out of office. Maybe it's Maybelline. Hey, where's the gold star at, by the way? There it is. I'll get to it in just a second. Mabel says, ciao, everybody. Jake and Amanda, how are you? Hi. Curtsy. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Come on in. Take your shoes off. How are you? How's Hannah?
There she is, Miss Patty. Welcome back.
Hey, Patty. All right.
We've
I've
been
been
worried
worried
about
to
you.
death about you. All right. Amy, you get a gold star for being first in chat. Amanda?
Amy, here's your gold star. Hi, Amy, Kevin, Aaron, Nugget, Mabel, and Hannah.
Yeehaw.
And hi, Untethered Live.
Camel.
No.
Piggy.
No.
Monkey.
No. Froggy.
Froggy.
Hi, Untethered Live family. Good to see you all. Hope everyone is doing good. Hiya, Jake. How are you tonight?
Froggy, apparently.
Clearly.
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm good.
It's a wonderful night. It's a great day to be alive, everybody. It's a great day for America, everybody. I'm not beating on my camera. Aaron says, hype Jake's video. Yes, please do. Thank you, Aaron. Like, subscribe, share, support, join, and super chats are available in the chat box. But if you really want to show a little bit of love, you want to feed Jake. If you want to, you can do that at CashApp, $ Jake Johnson Band, or PayPal.me/Jake Johnson Band. And I really would appreciate it if you did. And all the other things too. All right. Aaron says, help them jump in the rotation, the videos. Yeah. I don't know that it does. I've never seen where it does, but I'll take your word for it. It's nice to get the hearts anyway. I'd like to see them float by.
After the video, when it puts comments up, you can go in there and there's a section where you can hype the video there too.
Yes, there is that. And Mabel says, Nugget, I am also very disappointed in Trump. He effectively invaded a country. I am curious to know how the Americans feel about it. Well, I don't, to be honest with you. I don't care. It's not my country.
I'm just glad he stopped all the fentanyl and stuff from coming over here from Venezuela.
We were having a problem with Venezuela. Let me explain what I know about Venezuela. And clearly, I'm not the authority on this subject. So don't get mad at me because I don't care either way. But from what I understand, in the 80s and 90s, Venezuela was killing it. I mean, they were rich as all get out. They were up at the top of the game. Their shelves were full. Their people were happy. There was pandemonium across the nation. And then this other guy comes in and brings communism with him. And when he does, within like a year, the shelves are empty and people are starving to death and they're trading gold for toilet paper effectively. And it got bad. It got real bad. And then on top of that, they've been selling fentanyl from Venezuela to America by way of some other country up the coast. That's what all those bombings about the boats were about. They were bringing fentanyl to, I guess, Mexico, somewhere up there. I'm not sure how that works. Or Florida, maybe. That's what all those bombings were about. And taking him down, yes, I'm a little disappointed that we're still involved in regime change. That is not our job. We're not the world's police. The whole reason we voted for Trump was because he ran on America first. That means close the borders, come into our country, and focus on us for a while, and let the world do their thing. Well, that's not going to ever happen because that's not what the world politics are about. And apparently, even if you're an outsider, you can't help but play the game because there's people above Trump too. I know you don't realize that. Most people don't realize that, but there are. and we don't know their names. But it seems like left wing, right wing, same bird. No matter who gets in office, the same shit's going to happen relatively. Might be a few differences on the fringes, but the main stuff is going to happen regardless. And apparently, this country's in the business of regime change, because that's what we do. We take over countries and we turn them, what? I don't know, democratic? Whatever you call it. I'm not real happy with that either. That being said, if it benefits America, I'll take it. I'll live with it. Because I have to live here. And what's above my pay grade is above my pay grade. I'll take it any way I can get it. And right now I'm starving to death, so if he can make us some money, let's do it. Metaphorically speaking. But that's how most of us feel about it. I'm a little disappointed in the whole way it's going too, and also his treatment of the Epstein files. It's not the Trump I voted for. That bullet might have been from somebody he knew. That's all I'm saying. What?
Nothing.
What are you smacking?
Nothing.
Say what you got to say.
No, go ahead.
What?
Nothing. You'll get to it when you get to it.
Okay.
I'm not even getting in it.
Okay.
It's all you tonight.
I'll handle it. Whatever it is. I don't see anything, but I'll take it. All right. Aaron says, helps them jump in rotation. This videos, yeah. Aaron says, I hope I don't pass out again. I don't feel so good. Is it still your tooth bothering you, buddy? I hope you don't pass out too. I hate that for you. You might need to go to the emergency room if you're having that much trouble. Mabel says, Aaron, are you okay?
Are you pregnant, Aaron?
I'm
Sorry you're not feeling good, man.
You are not the father. Aaron says, yes, I'm pregnant again, and I don't know who the mama is. Oh, no. That's terrible.
LOL, you dirty boy. I'm going to sign you up for Mari.
Aaron says, she was making bread, and then poof, I was pregnant. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeasty. Debbie, hello, darling. Debbie says, howdy, all y'all. Pickle smiles to everyone. Congrats, Aaron, on the baby. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Mabel says, must have been some good bread. Must have been.
Oh, damn.
Aaron says, Mari's going to be like, dumbass dudes can't get pregnant. You are not the mama. You are not the mama. No.
Hamburger helper hand, Debbie.
Hamburger helper, hamburger helper.
And well, nowadays, Mari might say anything, LOL.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron says, I'm very proud, Debbie. And Mabel says, unless Mari's a Democrat. Well, he did marry that chick from NBC with that Japanese chick or Chinese chick.
Connie Chung?
Connie Chung. I was thinking Laura Chin, but yeah, Connie Chung. Yeah, they're married. I don't know if they're still married. Maybe he wasn't the father. I don't know. But they did get married. So he's probably, yeah, very Democrat. I don't think you get that big in TV unless you're a Democrat. That's my guess.
Well, it was Mari, Jerry, and Montel and Steve that were all there together.
Steve, yep.
Steve used to be security for
Yep.
Jerry.
Jerry Springer, yep. And before that, it was Phil Donahue and Sally Jesse Raphael and Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake, yep. And the other girl.
Yep. And Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah, and then
before that, it was Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah, Steve Wilko's wife is the producer, one of the executive producers or one of the main producers of Mari, Jerry, and Steve.
Well, Jerry's dead, so he's not making a show.
He is
anymore.
now, but that when all that stuff started, they were all in the same thing.
Oh, yeah. And before all of them, it was Dick Dietrich. Does anybody remember Dick Dietrich?
No.
Because that was the original Jerry Springer show. And matter of fact, I think Jerry took over for Dick Dietrich.
Never heard of him.
I think Dick Dietrich ran it for like a year, maybe 2 years, and then Jerry Springer came in and took over and turned it into the Jerry Springer Show. That's the way those things work. But I remember watching that show. It was a silly show, and all of the people in it were made up. It was real fake, you know, like real fake. And Jerry Springer turned it into like fake real. So everybody believed it. Anyway, I remember that whole thing starting up. Mabel says, Aaron says, LOL, demo hat means a hat to destroy. If you take the C out of it, yeah. And the R. Mabel says, Hannah told me today that where they put the other opinion under gender,
option,
they should replace it with transformer. Robots in disguise. Smart girl. And what'd I say?
You said opinion. It's option.
Whatever. Same thing. And John says, thank you, Amanda and Jake, for the card. I got it today. And Amy, bless you. Much love. I'm sorry it got there so late. I've never mailed anything overseas before. Apparently it takes a little longer than I thought it did.
Yeah.
We mailed it in time. It just took its sweet time getting there.
It's okay. He got it.
You got it. But it was supposed to be there before Christmas. I'm sorry. So your hoodie's going to be even later. But it's coming.
It took him about 2 weeks later than everybody else to get his card. So
yeah. I imagine it'll be the same way towards Canada, too.
Maybe. I don't know if Mabel and them have got their card yet.
I don't know. Probably. If he got it, they probably got it today, too. Debbie says, give the little yeasty feller a tap for me. Rub your belly and tell them that I cannot wait to meet him. Jesus. Gross. I like it. Here, little yeasty feller.
And you're welcome, Nugget. Sorry it was late.
Debbie says, oops, wrong kind of meat, Aaron. I do not want to eat the little yeasty feller. Well, maybe, if he washes it.
She doesn't want to eat it.
I mean.
Like a raw piece of meat.
Aaron says, he might just look Italian, just saying.
LOL, Mabel. She ain't wrong.
My chat jumped. Where am I at?
You are at 8:29. Amy's comment.
29. Yeah.
Hannah ain't wrong in her comment. They need to put Transformer there. I'm glad that they're taking the other option off the passports and all that, though.
Yeah. That's one good thing Trump has done. Put an end to all of that nonsense. Amy says, hey, y'all, how was your day? I made a loaf of bread today. Awesome.
Now the truth comes out.
A loaf of bread.
Aaron said that she was making bread and poof, he was pregnant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we see where this is going. Amy says, Amanda says.
Oh, damn, Debbie.
Debbie says, hi, Amy. I ate popcorn today. I ate an egg sandwich today. Mabel says.
And wild berry biscuits.
Amy made the bread. Yep, you got it. You put two and two together. Congratulations. Bob's your uncle, or whatever he's naming him.
Oh, damn, Amy. Aaron, Amy's the mama.
I'm afraid you're going to have to replace that heater with the fan. I'm dying over here.
Oh, my word.
I know I was freezing 5 minutes
You
ago.
are worse than somebody going through menopause.
I am going through menopause, apparently. Oh, sweating like a pig over here. Aaron says, Transformers, people in disguise. That's the new slogan. It's something. Aaron says, I feel that cool tasted funny. I feel that cool tasted funny. I knew that cool tasted funny. I don't know what you're saying there.
Probably Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid? I knew that Kool-Aid tasted funny? Then maybe so. That makes sense. Here's a link to the chilling page if anybody wants to check it out. That's Untethered Live Chilling on Facebook. Facebook.com/UntetheredLive Chilling. Go check it out. It's a great place to share pictures, text, videos, memes, and chat and get to know one another and keep up with all things Untethered Live or adjacent to it on a weekly basis. It's free. It's yours. It's available. Go check it out. All right. Aaron says, maybe it was the cookie lady. Linda, you got your fingers in this? Is Linda here?
Yeah.
Linda, you got your fingers in this?
He got him. They both got him pregnant.
Aaron says, I'll never tell. Shh.
Oh, so it's between Amy and Linda. You dirty boy. You's a hoe.
I never. I don't know what to do with you guys. Debbie says, it's a great day in Venezuela today. Apparently, they're all thanking Trump profusely. Apparently, they're happy with what he did. Apparently, they needed it. I don't know. I don't know anything about Venezuela until they come up in the news. I never hear anything about them in regular, everyday life. So I have no idea whether it's a good thing or not. But unlike everybody else on the internet, I'm not going to lie to you and make it sound like I know everything in the world and tell you that it's a bad thing because Trump did something I don't know about.
Or that it's about one thing and it has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you up front. I don't know. Seems like a weird thing, but maybe there's stuff going on in Venezuela.
Well, I know Trump's been after Venezuela for a while for all the drug boats.
Yep. Aaron says, I wouldn't know. I live here. Right. And Linda says, how? Hey, Linda. Nice to see you, lady. Are your fingers in all of that business going on up there? Amy says, like, share, and invite us some friends. Yes. Thank you very much, Amy.
Linda, hamburger helper hand.
Hamburger helper. Mabel says, if the properly elected president is transferred power, then yes, it is a good day. But I have my doubts considering Trump stated the Americans would run the country. Yeah, I don't think we should be running anybody else's country. That's my opinion. Maybe it's not a popular one. I'm not a Republican, so I don't care. But I think we should worry about our country. And I think that's where the line should end. I don't care about what other countries do until they affect us. Now, there is something to say about that. If what Venezuela is doing is negatively affecting our country, then absolutely our president has a right to get involved and to do something about it. If it is not, he should mind his own business and stay at home. That's my opinion. But I'm not the guy to make that call because I'm a peon. He's the president, so I'm sure he knows more than I do about it. And in this case, I will defer to grumble about things I know nothing about and allow him to make the decisions he makes for our country and hope for the best. If gas prices come down and money gets easier to make, yay, Trump.
I'll say we're sitting at less than $2.40 a gallon here, so.
Yeah. But at this time of the year, I'd liable to follow a Democrat if they promised me some money. Amy says, hi, Linda. And Aaron says, is it supposed to be a circle of death spinning? That one? No. What are we talking about?
That was earlier when you were talking about the internet.
Oh, it's still going bad. I'm at current status. I wonder.
Is your other computer off?
Did you turn it off?
I turned this one off. Is the one you were working on in there off?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, it's off.
All right. It shouldn't be pulling any internet anyway, but it's off, so it shouldn't be mattering. Let me check one thing real quick. I might can do something, I don't know. Output. No, I'm already at 2,000 bits per second. That's pretty low. I'll drop it to 1,500. I don't want to go any lower than that. Then I start sending out cartoons. And where am I at in the chat?
You are at 8:36.
Well, my chat just vanished, so hang on, give me a second. Got to come back. 8:36.
Aaron's comment. The second Aaron's
Live
comment at
chat.
8:36.
I can only go back to 8:40. Patty says, Happy New Year. Hello, Patty. We've been worried to death about you. How are you? Are you okay? We've been missing you. Aaron says, welcome home, Patty. And Linda says, Patty, is that you? Don't even recognize you. Yeah, we're definitely still skipping. I'm sorry, fellas. That's the best I can do. Internet sucks. Aaron says, uh-oh. Amy says, oh, I read that wrong, Aaron. You're sitting in the garden, and I misread that as you were in the garden. All right, so I'm there. So can you read what I missed?
What time was that?
That is 8:41. You said I went back to 8:36.
Yeah, 8:36. Aaron's comment was Idaho, Amanda. I said, yep, Idaho, Aaron. Aaron says, yes, Amy, that one, talking about the circle of death. Aaron says, sits in the garden and waits like a good man. I'm going to behave. Hi, Bill Bennett. Bill Bennett says, hello, all. Amy says, like the Cheshire cat. I've seen eyes and teeth. And Debbie says, REO Speedwagon reference. Be careful. I might fall in love.
Yeah.
Amy says, hi, Bill. Hamburger helper hand, Bill. Amy says, I heard it was illegitimate president, the Venezuela president.
Yes. Maduro is his name.
Nugget says, hi, Patty. Happy New Year. Amy says, hi, Patty, we missed you. And Patty says, thank you for that warm welcome. I think I've caught back up to you.
All right, give me just 1 second.
You said 8:41, right?
Yeah, but I had to redo the thing again, so let me see where I'm at. Top chat. Go back to live chat. This is aggravating.
Amy says, hey, Big John, I'm glad you like the card. Aaron says, Patty the legend.
Patty is a legend.
Patty says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Aaron says, welcome home, Patty.
8:41.
Patty, is that you, says Linda.
Where are you at now?
I am at 8:41. Aaron, uh-oh.
All right. Amy says, hey, Glitter Grounds. GG. Kissy face. John says, Amy made it. Amy made my day. The only 2 cards I got for Christmas.
Aw.
You know, and I'm glad you got something for Christmas, buddy. I love you. Mabel says, do you not think that if drugs was the true purpose, Trump would have targeted Mexico? And Trump has made it very clear he wants the oil. Well, again, there's 2 things I got to say about that. Number 1 is, yeah, but Mexico has an army. Venezuela doesn't. Not one that we're worried about. Number 2, oil. So, yeah, I'm sure drugs are the reason to go get the oil. Trump is a businessman. He's not going to do anything that he doesn't gain from, right? So there's obviously more than one play on the table. That's the way I'm reading it. And it might be oil, but obviously he's using the drug war as a reason to do it. But there's plenty of oil. Remember, I told you a few minutes ago that Venezuela was a rich as hell country just a few years ago, like in the 90s. Rich as hell, like on top of the world rich, like land of flowing milk and honey rich. Everybody driving Ferraris and shit. And now it's like picking bones off of chickens to stay alive, like my house. So, you know, yeah, it might be that. But I don't know what I could do about that. I didn't pick the people that ran for president. I just picked the best one of the 2. I still believe he's the best one of the 2. He may not be the best one of the world, but he's the best option we had. But again, my vote didn't make him president. My vote just contributed to it. So I see where your anger is, and I see your point. But I don't know that there's anything that we could do about it. That's the way it is, you know. Amber says, hearts and stars and hearts and prayers. Hey, Amber. Happy New Year. John says, hi, Amber, heart. Amber says, Nugget, may I have your address? I'll happily glitter love you. Aw. Well, if you want to give her your address, please do it on Facebook.com/UntetheredLive, chilling in the group chat. That's where you can do that at, and it's safe. Don't give it on this chat because it's bad. Or give your email address and email her somehow. That's the best I can do for you. Or I can pass it to her if you give me permission to. But don't do it in live air. I don't want people knowing where you live.
If I'm not mistaken, Nugget's address is already in the chat.
It might be.
I think it is. I think it's in the chat up towards the top.
Amber, go check out the group chat and see if Nugget's address is there. Amy says either fentanyl or the precursors for it. It needs to be stopped. Every 5 minutes, someone is poisoned from that stuff. This is true. But see, here's the problem with fentanyl. It ain't just coming from Venezuela. It's coming from China by way of Venezuela and by way of Mexico and by way of Canada even. And probably some other places. Probably we make it here. I don't know.
Well, they're sending all the chemicals all different directions to get back to here.
So stopping it's like putting your finger in a dam when it's breaking, you know. That might plug that hole, but there's one going to appear over here. And you might be able to reach it, but then there's one going to appear over there, and you're out of hands, you know. I don't know that can be stopped. It's like the Pandora's box kind of thing.
Well, but you can damn sure put a dent in it.
Fab Daddy says, it's all about the oil, not drugs.
Of course not.
Fab Daddy. Number one, it's always about the oil.
He was blowing up boats hauling oil, not drugs.
Right. Those oil carrying boats were awful small, so they weren't bringing a